Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Inspire by Shan. Okay, so in today's video we're going to be talking about all things self-belief, most specifically about how we can just generally increase our self-belief and use it to our advantage to creating the success we want out of life. So as the title of this video says, it is, belief is such a strong key element to success. And if you don't have the self-belief in yourself, you are not going to get very far, just full stop. Because if you can acknowledge that you are able to see yourself with that end result, with that success, because you have visualized yourself in that way, you're already kind of on the path to creating that success, and it's been put out in the universe that you can achieve it. So that's kind of what I want to address in this video today, is if you feel like you are lacking in self-belief, you're not alone. A lot of people, me included, feel like this. It is not like, don't feel like you're the odd one out in your social group if you feel like you're the only one that feels like they can't achieve the success like their peers because they lack self-belief. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video today, and if you do enjoy it, please remember to give it a thumbs up for me, this video, and also consider subscribing if you would like to see more videos from me. So my first tip for you guys to start your journey for self-belief is to first cut the crap with yourself. So as humans, we are prone to overanalyzing stuff, and especially ourselves. So if you feel like you have an insecurity about yourself that, it probably isn't the truth, it might be a self-belief, it could be an insecurity that is true, but it's just about managing that insecurity and working with it. And maybe you can't get rid of it completely, but just understanding that you do have it and that you're going to have to work alongside it if you are wanting to achieve any future success in life. So, it might be just you alone where there's an insecurity, or maybe it's been influenced by other people, maybe someone, that you see every day is holding you back, that is in your life. And maybe you should start having that conversation with them. Maybe it's your parents, maybe it's your partner, your siblings, your friends. Just having that conversation, even though it's a very, it's easier said than done having these conversations, but just, figuring it out together and applying a appropriate approach to sorting it out once and for all, or at least getting there and trying to sort it out as efficiently as possible. Your self-belief will start building up a little bit more each and every time. So just try and really identify your insecurities, any false beliefs you have, and if there is someone in particular that is holding you back, have that conversation with them. So once you do that and you identify those blocks, those barriers that prevent you from reaching success due to lack in self-belief, it's next to accept your insecurities. Now, this also is easier said than done as well, and all of us have insecurities, and it's very difficult to accept them, and sometimes we would rather deny their existence than actually forgiving the insecurity itself. So you just need to at least try and coexist with it. When I say that, I mean, if it is hard to accept your insecurities, maybe they are deep rooted in you and you just feel like you can't shake it off, that is totally fine. But as long as you're working through it and it's not getting the better of you, then that's all you can ask for. But just trying to accept those insecurities for what they are and just saying to them that they are not going to stop you, it's just one way to put your foot forward into achieving all the success you want. So my third tip for how you can generate that future success with building that self-belief is to start thinking about your purpose in life. So maybe you already know your purpose, but you feel like you're not to the stage, to the level that you would like to be with living out your purpose. And really, to be honest, you need clarity, you need that vision of what your purpose is in order to move forward and create all the success you want. So simple questions you could ask yourself about, you know, your purpose in life is what exactly you want to do with your life. Like, there is so many things out there that you can do that will fulfill you and fulfill your happiness, and just getting in touch with you internally and shutting out all the exterior nonsense that's outside is just going to allow you to regroup and think about what you truly desire and want. And also think of it as your purpose. Think of it on a bigger scale, not just about you, but about humanity, about people in general. Who will you help? How can you be of service to them through living out a passion of yours? Maybe it is to film YouTube videos about passions you love, but can ultimately help people as well and help people live out their passions. And that is one of my passions and my purposes, I feel like, that I want to try and achieve. And if you think about why you're doing this and why you want to help all these people, it's going to give you that motivation to keep going, because you're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for other people as well. So my fourth tip for you guys is to surround yourself with people who energize you. So think about who motivates you, what friends in your friendship group, what family members are the ones that you just can't wait to see, because they're just so inspiring to be around and they always lift you up and they always make you want to become the better version of yourself. Those are the people you need to surround yourself with, because they are the ones that will support you and push you to increasing your self-belief. And yes, you need to listen to your own, intuition and everything, but you also need that supportive group of people that will lift you up as well. And there's a quote that says you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. So it's totally true. And if you feel like the 5 people you hang out with the most aren't the most supportive, aren't the most positive people, then maybe you need to think about the friendships you have now and the relationships you have now, and start to maybe approach people that you find more positive and more inspiring, so you can consume all that energy that they have, and then it can just fulfill you and make you see the world in a better light, because of all that optimism that has been kind of transferred from them to you. And it's such a great feeling when you've got all these people around you that are so positive, and it's such a good feeling. So really make sure that you are surrounding yourself with great people. So my last tip for you guys is a really massive one, and it's going to, you're going to hate me for saying this, but it is to push outside your comfort zone. And a lot of these tips I know are easier said than done, but if you implement them, you will see results. You will see that your self-belief will rise, will just take over, and you're just going to feel like a new person. So I really encourage you to do this. And if you feel like you don't have the guts to put yourself out there, then that's where your peers come in, because they're going to be the ones that will support you, lift you up, push you, encourage you to just keep moving forward despite all the hurdles, and you're going to see results, I promise you. So just keep pushing. Even though it is hard, there's always a silver lining out of everything. There's always a lesson to be learnt that will help you improve. Also, another thing to add, I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but it's the confidence competent loop. So it's like an infinity sign, and what it basically means is that if you are more competent in something, you're going to feel more confident the next time you do it. And that goes with, if you're learning a new skill, a new hobby, a new piece of information, just anything knowledge-based or practical-based, you're going to see those results, and that's going to give you confidence. And the only way you can get competent in something which will allow confidence is if you step outside your comfort zone and just do what you said you were going to do. And this may take some time, but as long as you keep doing it, competent confidence, it will keep looping like this, and you're gonna just be so surprised with how much self-belief you have in yourself and your ability to work things out. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please try to implement these tips if you haven't already to improve your self-belief in yourself, because everyone deserves to feel confident and trust in their ability, because you are the only one that can change your life. So why not try and strengthen that self-belief so you can tick off as many goals as you possibly can think of and just have an epic life. So until next time, I will see you guys in the next one.